What is up? What is up? We are live chat. Okie dokie chat. We are here, and I cannot find a row counter for the life of me, or anything really, and I really want to do this sweater pattern, so we're just gonna have to do it pen and paper style. And my dinner's upstairs still, but I'll worry about it later. Hi, Rocky. We're gonna make the Granny Pop stitch pullover by MJ's Off the Hook because I'm obsessed with this pattern lately. And yes, we're back at my parents' house. I gotta take care of my kitties for the weekend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just falling apart tonight. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry if I'm backlit. I don't have my ring light here. It's at my house. I'm at my parents' house. So, we're gonna make the collar for a sweater here. Hello, Aaliyah. Hello. Good to see ya. Okay, that is row 1. All my row counters are at my house. I'm back at my parents'. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way with a pen and paper, because my brain just don't work anymore. Yeah, I'm so tired. No vlog today, still haven't finished it. But, I mean, how are you? I'm alive. No, I'm good. I'm exhausted. It's the day after Halloween. I'm still in the process of moving stuff into my house. So we're back at my parents' for live tonight. But most of my stuff is at my house now. So I'm just all discombobulated. And I overslept. I got here this morning. I got here at my parents' house this afternoon. After finishing some stuff up at my house. And then I was super tired after packing more things. Took a nap, and I literally just woke up 10 minutes ago. So I have dinner in the air fryer. We'll go grab that in a bit. But yeah. Gracie's tired. Gracie's tired. Gracie's been going through it. Yesterday was Halloween, and of course that's always insane with the kids at school. But another Halloween parade in the books. Because we put on a parade with the babies. 3. Gonna be annoying. Sorry, chat, but yeah. And I'm just very tired. And I spent most of the morning doing battle with my washing machine instead of crocheting and filming and organizing like I wanted to, and that was tiring. And I went to Wegmans on a Saturday, made that mistake when I got back to my hometown because I wanted pumpkin coffee syrup, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I'm like, oh, surely Wegmans will have it. So I'll just suck it up and go to Wegmans, because I hate going to Wegmans on a Saturday. It's so overstimulating. And guess what they did not have? Sweater for myself. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm going to finish making the band and then decide if it's going to be for me or I'm going to put it up for sale at my upcoming market. I have a market on December 13th. But I always make sweaters in my size. But I think maybe I'll make this one a small because, well, obviously I'm not a size small. 4, 5. I'm very discombobulated. Most of my yarn is at my house. I've been slowly clearing out this nook, like this blanket, this chair, and everything is like the last things that need to come to my house. And then, yeah. And it's just kind of surreal. Slowly been emptying out my childhood. But I'm quite proud of myself. My washing machine wasn't working this morning. And I fixed it all by myself. And I got a raise at work, which is nice. But, yeah. And I'm discombobulated because I literally woke up from a nap 10 minutes ago. I laid down around 4 o'clock. He's like, I'm so tired. I'm just going to take a quick power nap before making dinner. Which turned into 3 hours. And I was like, it's 7! My dad texted me and that kind of woke me up a bit. And I was like, oh yeah, because my dad was like, hey, it's Saturday and you're not live yet. And I was like, ah! So, yes, thank you, Aaliyah. I'm excited. Getting a raise is always nice. And so I was gonna ask for one because I was like, hey, I no longer live less than a mile away and gas is expensive. And I gotta pay a mortgage. But the owner read my mind and gave me a raise. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what time it is. Yeah, I woke up about 10 minutes. Yeah, well, 18 minutes ago now. I've been live for a while. I'm still in that weird, what year is it? I just woke up phase. Meow! I hear the cats meowing upstairs. Yep. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Zuzu. Don't you huff at me, sir. But yeah, this weekend's the last hurrah at home. I'll be fully moved in to the new place next week. I also keep forgetting today is Saturday. I keep feeling like it's a Sunday. Don't know why I keep feeling like it's a Sunday. And I have a big to-do list next week. Like, I gotta call and I gotta fill the oil tank, or at least put some oil in the oil tank. This week, Dad took some measurements and calculated how big it is. Because it doesn't say anywhere on the tank how many gallons it holds. I'm like, wait, my dad is a math genius and it's a cylinder. I'll take the measurements and be like, Dad, calculate the volume of this cylinder. And I gave it to him. He's like, yeah, it's about 300 gallons. I'm like, thank you. Because I forgot how to calculate the area of something. And last time I did that was geometry class in 10th grade, and that was like more than 15 years ago at this point. You know, I distinctly remember asking. I was that kid that was like, when are we ever going to use any of this? Well, also raging dyscalculus, so I probably should not have been in geometry class. I should have been in a more appropriate level math class, but thank you, George Bush, for No Child Left Behind. It was one instance where I should have been left behind math class. Kept passing me along. Even though they're like, all right, calculate the volume of this cylinder. And I'm like, at the point where I'm like, no, yeah, I could do word problems really good. But as soon as you actually put numbers on there, nope. Hi, Mom. Ugh. Live late. I fell asleep and woke up late. I'm very proud of myself. I fixed my washer all by myself. And then I left all my row counters at my house, so. Oops. Yeah, Gracie's tired. I'm so tired and so caught up in doing stuff today that I forgot Mariah Carey has defrosted. Guys, if you are so inclined right now, I'm running a big sale on my website for moving. Because I got a lot of inventory. And I'd like some of it to clear out so I can make more room. My subscriptions, the video said, it's time in all caps. Yup, it's time. It was the first thing when I did a quick scroll through TikTok today. First video, boom, Mariah Carey. So I'm having a big sale on my website, guys. Everything is 35% off. Everything, even the fancy alpaca stuff. And clearance items, you can take an additional 35% off of everything that is 75% off, because I was too lazy to go through and exclude the items that are on clearance, because I just want stuff gone. So, big sale going on now, guys, until probably the 15th. It was fun. Last week on live we got an order and hit 1K subscribers. That was nice. And they bought one of the more pricier items, which was nice. They bought one of the many chunky linen knits. Chunky linen stitch cowls. Hi, Rocky. Rocky is sitting down at my feet. Zuzu, what are you doing? This is very slow going, but we are making the collar of a sweater. This is the Granny Stitch pullover pattern by MJ's Off the Hook, with my own modifications, of course, because we don't follow patterns here. That hand towel we made ways back was an anomaly. We don't follow patterns here. We look and see how something is constructed, and then we just go. It fits with all the other changes and weirdness going on in my life. Oh, and it's time change this weekend. And then a full moon on the 5th, so pray for teachers everywhere. Thank God Halloween was on a Friday this year, because Halloween being on a Friday when you're a teacher, it's like getting the last helicopter out of Saigon. God, am I having a freaking stroke or something? Cannot talk. But yes, Halloween on a Friday. It's like getting on the last helicopter out of Saigon. I hate teaching the day after Halloween. And yes, I teach babies, but they feed off of the shenanigans. So even the babies are all spun up and overtired. So, yes, teachers everywhere are rejoicing. Halloween's a Friday. Hello. Welcome to the live. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button. Hi, Zuzu. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Zuzu. Oh, I know Zuzu. She's not they're not happy that this nook is slowly emptying out. Gonna be real mad when this chair moves. So, how does the custody agreement go? When my parents are out of town, the cats will be with me at my house. And then they're selling this place in the summer probably. And while all that is going on, while they're fixing everything up and moving out and selling, the cats will stay with me through the process. Since they're planning on moving up to New York. Dad is retiring soon. And they're going to sell this house and move up to New York permanently. They're building a house up in New York. A bigger house up in New York. The place I've gone live from and filmed from is very small, and they want like a real house where everyone, the whole family, can come visit. So while the building's going on, or while they're out of town in New York, the cats will be with me at my house. So, yes, kitties. Yeah, it's... You know, Dad's all excited. He was telling me about the plans and everything for the house, and the cats are gonna have like a whole room just for them with shelves and toys and a litter robot. So, yes. We have shared custody of you guys. And I mean, while they're still here in the area, I don't live, in the grand scheme of things, all that far away. I just live 20 miles away. My house is 20 miles away, and I plan on coming home relatively frequently, at least once a week. Because in order to save money, I haven't started trash pickup yet at my house. Just because Mom and Dad are still in the area, so close, and I work still literally less than a mile away from here. So, like, I'll come home on my lunch breaks from time to time to see my kitties, yes. And also, I'll be bringing my trash home every week, because, I mean, I could afford it, but it's an excuse to come home every week and keep my parents happy, because they're sad. They're sad I'm moving. So. And, well, I work less than a mile away. So, yeah, that's how everything works. It's just my brother's mother-in-law. Are my brothers-in-laws are not my in-laws. I don't know how that works. Why are you guys wound up? They must have gotten into the catnip. All right. Sorry, chat. We're coordinating a bunch of furniture being dropped off at my house. Did I? Oh, I got completely sidetracked. Another child of theirs, which would be her brother, which absolutely not. No, so my brother's mother-in-law. Yeah, they're giving me a ton of stuff. Lots of shelves and chairs, so I'll have some real comfortable seating in my house. Because right now the living room furniture consists of a beanbag and folding chairs. I know this armchair I've been sitting in, this belonged to my grandfather. This will be eventually moving over to my house. It's just finding a nice day to put it in the bed of my dad's truck and drive it up and not get rained on. But the in-laws of my brother, they're bringing me a bunch of shelves, chairs, and polishing off my kitchen. So they're bringing me like an actual coffee maker and toaster. Right now I'm borrowing a toaster and microwave from my parents and a coffee maker from my realtor. But once my brother's in-laws bring me all that stuff, I can return the toaster. I gotta buy a microwave still. I can return the coffee maker and everything. And Rocky, are you chewing on that broom again? He's chewing on the broom again, guys. Hold on. Let me finish this row. And the air fryer's done, so I'm gonna go grab that. So, chat, give me like 1 minute to get Rocky to stop chewing on the broom and grab my taquitos. Rocky! Stop! Why are you chewing the broom? You weird little boy. Strange little boy. You need to stop chewing things. And I need my taquitos. Hang on, chat. I'm coming back. Remember to use oven mitt, guys. Don't just grab the pan. I have a mess, chat. I have a mess. I don't even know if you can actually hear me talking or not, but regardless. Stop chewing the broom. Okay, I am back. I'm back and I have taquitos. I'm gonna shout out your mom died. Well, I'm sorry your mom died, but I'm not giving you a shout out. I don't do shout outs. And if that's something you're trying to use to get clout, that's really messed up. Oh, the group chat. My brother's mother-in-law. She's just really trying to deal with getting rid of all this stuff and coordinating bringing it to me, because she's also bringing a lot of stuff to my brother and sister-in-law. So they're coming from is it southeast? Yeah, southeast Pennsylvania. They're going out to where my brother is in western Pennsylvania, and then they're coming back to me, and then they're going back there. We're at 34 rows out of 100, guys. So. We're doing it old-fashioned way because I left all my row counters at my house. And yet I left my clovers here. So. I'll probably be finally getting my bookshelf. I will have finished the vlog and posted it next Saturday. We'll get back on track. I bought a house, guys. Please forgive me for not posting anything. When you think about it, I haven't even posted or filmed a short. I've been slowly filming a vlog. I am not on top of things like Kelsey is. I was hoping I would have some pre-planned content for moving, and then my brother got married and my uncle died within 24 hours of each other, so. Yeah. Well, that and I work full-time still, so. YouTube is her job. This is my, right now, eccentric hobby. So. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet already. Any little bit helps. Oh, and I got 25 cents off a gallon of gas today. Oh, 20 cents off per gallon of gas. 25 cents off per gallon. Again. Ugh. I just looked at all the gas stations around and signed up my house and signed up for the rewards programs for each of them. And all of them are like, oh, 25 cents off your first per gallon for your first fill up at our place. As a thank you for opening a rewards account. I think you have the same crochet hook. Yeah, these are Clover Amours, so I think a lot of people use them because they're very nice hooks. So you probably do have the same hook. I love the Clover Amours. Nice smooth metal. Squishy handle to grip. Easy to grip. Yeah, all my clovers are still here with my parents. I gotta remember to bring those with me to my house. I've got my knockoff set at my house right now. I'm not shouting you out because I don't do shout outs. And using your mom's death for clout in a random live stream is kind of messed up, if you ask me. Hi, Guinness. Hang on, Chad. I think I messed up somewhere along here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Hi, baby. 34, 36, 38, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Yeah, it's really great that they're bringing this stuff out to me. I'm so happy. Getting a nice big bookcase, a book frame, a nice chest of drawers, kitchen stuff that's really good. Pet cat break. Everybody say hi, Guinness. The black cat is here. I know, he's not happy that I've been moving, but I can't take you with me, buddy. Because Guinness is the only one that's actually mine. But he's so bonded to the kittens, I can't take him from them. I can't take all three because they belong to my parents. Kittens belong to my parents. So I'm letting Guinness stay with them because I can't break his heart, not at this age. He's been through too much heartbreak. It would hurt him less to let him stay with the kittens. But, I mean, we're sharing custody, so. Yes. My black cat. I don't know if y'all can hear him purring, but he's purring happy boy, yes. I know. My hair. Mwah! My black cat. Here he is, being cute. He's so black, you can't see him on camera. He just sucks all the light in. You've been gone. I've let my nails grow out too long. Oops. Hi, black cat. Hello, black cat. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get my nails trimmed down too. It's winter, I gotta keep them down. In the winter. It's because you don't drink a lot of milk like I do, Mom. I'm like addicted to milk. Love whole milk. know that it's weird that I'm in my 30s and I still drink milk, but... Oops, there's a hint into my age. Hello, Rocky. Stay away from my taquitos. God, did I tell you all that I had a small mental breakdown just before closing? Because I thought I screwed up the wire transfer and lost all that money. And then I dropped my taquitos and Rocky made off with them and I just... gone. Lost my mind. Complete mental breakdown. Called my mom crying. Because I... just dropping the taquitos just sent me over the edge. That was the straw. But it's okay because I own the house now, so we can find new things to be stressed out about, and we can unlock a whole new level of neuroses. Oh yeah. See, I'll just sit there and drink a glass of milk. But it's good for you when you're dehydrated. It has a lot of electrolytes. Milk is actually a little better for you than Gatorade if you're dehydrated, but because so many people can't tolerate milk, you do the Gatorade. But milk has a ton of electrolytes in it. And being a teacher, it's easy to get dehydrated. But yes, I thought I had messed up the wire transfer. Called my mom crying my eyes out. Dang it, old Rocky. Why are you so leapy tonight? Yeah. Sir. He wants my taquitos. No. Rocky, no. They're going to sue me if you knock them over for pain and suffering. Oh, you're on catnip. Yeah, his eyes are like... he is on catnip. First guac. Ooh, that would be really good. No! Rocky! Sir! Sir! I forgot he loves these things. He's like circling. I just want to eat my taquitos, man. Dude. He's a menace. Okay. Dad, don't do that! Dad just dropped in on the She Who Shall Not Be Named device upstairs and scared the heck out of me. I'm like, why are there voices? Warn me when you're going to do that next time. Just about gave me a heart attack. Whew. Not fun. Okay, 45. We're about halfway through. Makes no promises. You know nothing of... you two are in cahoots. Today. Oh, yeah, no. Especially since I had to do battle with my washer. But I fixed it all by myself. So we can just add a washing machine technician to the resume. Yes, I love you, Rocky. He's slow blinking at me. He thinks he's gonna get a taquito out of me. They're in cahoots. Yeah. Yeah, I would hope so. It's been what? Since the 70s they've been together? But yes, I figured out my washing machine. Yeah, one of the sensors was acting up. So I had to reboot the whole system. Because it's a dumb machine, but it has sensors for how to fill it. And if the lid is closed and everything, and the lid sensor was acting up. What a leap, Zuzu. So I fixed the sensor, rebooted the system. I mean, it's not a smart washer or anything. It does have a circuit board for the sensors. And it needed a hard reset, so I disconnected the machine, reconnected it, and it worked, and it washed my towels. Well, it was funny because we have the exact same washer dryer set at my job as I do at my house. And the sellers didn't leave any kind of manual behind. So I texted my boss, the owner of the school, and I was like, "Hey, weird question, and I know I'm talking to you on a Saturday, but do you have a copy of the washing machine manual?" And it's me asking these questions, so her blood pressure immediately was like, "What are you doing?" So I was like, "All right, send me everything about the sensors because the water lines are all clear. The water is working. I have water pressure. So it must be the sensors." And threw a bunch of knobs and buttons and sticking my head in the machine, I figured out it was the lid sensor. Fixed it, did a reset, did laundry. Now I know what to do for the next time. It got stuck on the sensing fill. But it's got to be jarring when your most chaotic employee calls you on a Saturday morning and is like, "Hey, do you have the washing machine manual?" Hang on, chat. We messed up again. I missed my row counter. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 28, 30, 32, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 51. Yeah. Yeah. $53. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to buy a row counter just to live at home. I'm really surprised I don't have one somewhere. But I was late going live and I was like, forget it. I've got a pen and a piece of paper, so we're gonna go for it. But yeah. Hi, Guinness. I'm Rocky. My kitties. My sweet, happy kitties. We've got to do 100 rows of this band. Seam it together, and then you need one to carry out and about. I have one to carry out and about. It's just it's being used for something right now. I have a whole set that I carry out and about. It's just the one it's currently being used for a hat. But I didn't feel like working on it on live this evening. I really wanted to make a sweater, and I thought I had another row counter somewhere, but nah. Hi, Guinness. You're a good boy. You don't try to steal my taquitos when you get high on catnip. I'm too proud about it. Yeah, probably. I was about to say, yeah, next time I go to Joann's. Oh, yeah, Joann's is gone. That's how tired I am. I forgot Joann's is gone. Next time I go to Michael's, maybe, when my yarn buying ban is done. We've had to extend the yarn buying ban because of sudden, unexpected financial things because of the house. Because I didn't think smoke detectors cost as much money as they did, so. The yarn buying ban will probably extend through until December because now that $200 that I am not going to spend on doorknobs and fire detectors, smoke detectors, is going to be spent on pre-buying and filling my heating oil tank because I can't get a budgeted contract, a monthly contract, because I'm not going to use the minimum amount. Because the companies will only give me a contract if I use more than 500 gallons. And I'm not going to do that. So, you like knitting. Thank you. This is crocheting. But I'm glad you like knitting. And thank you for saying I'm doing a good job. No, my taquitos. Sir. Already changed the locks? Yup. Locks are changed. Several locks have been changed. Rocky, please. Oh no! Are you guys okay? No. Sir. No. No, thank you. All done. You good? Okay, good. Yes. In his pursuit of taquitos, which you can't have. There's garlic and onions in there. It's poison to you. Did it zoom in or something? I feel like it zoomed in. Feels like it zoomed in. Or it, yeah, no, it didn't zoom in. I just pushed it closer. Okay, that's better. My brain is on fire. Anyway, yes, I got the locks changed, but because I'm paranoid, I got extra lock changing. So I got the front door lock, and the basement walkout, which I needed 2 locks for that. Because there's one door and then the basement door. But then I also got a lock for the indoor basement door from the kitchen. So. Yeah, knitting and crocheting are similar. You could rekey if needed. Yeah, it was just easier to go. Well, a lot of the doors, they all had codes, but there was no way to reset the codes. So it was easier to just go buy all new locks that needed keys. Because the sellers did not have the master code that came with all the coded doors. They didn't even have any of the backup keys. Which again, these people, they had expired smoke detectors that expired in 2005. The entire time they were living there, so. Yeah. So my expectations were not high. But everything is good. Everything is set. I have smoke detectors and locks. It only cost me like $200. Now I gotta spend about $300 getting some oil for the winter. Because I can't get a contract. Because I am not using 500 gallons in a whole year. Not for a house where I haven't even had to turn the heat on yet, and it's been pretty cold. But it's so well insulated I haven't needed to actually turn it on. I've turned it on once since I moved in, just to confirm that it was working. And I turned it off. And really all I've needed to do is run my electric fireplace just to chase out the chill in the mornings. And like, it's been below freezing already. Yet I haven't needed to turn the heat on, so. Very well insulated. Very cozy. I mean, obviously I will eventually need to turn it on so the pipes don't freeze, but. Yeah. No, I need to get some insulating tape for some of the pipes. But my goodness. Zuzu, what are you doing? They're all stoned on catnip. Rocky and Zuzu get really spun up when they're on catnip. Guinness just chills, but he's not on nip right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Okay, we're almost done with this band. It's been like an hour, but I've been fighting for my life here with the cats and talking to you guys, so. And I obviously took a nice long nap, so. Yeah, I don't think pipe insulation costs that much. But I'll probably go to Lowe's and be humbled again. But I mean, it's warm in the basement, so. Because again, super well insulated. Yeah, all these fun things about home ownership. That I am now experiencing. I know, next summer I gotta put a new roof on. Water heater will need replaced sooner rather than later because it's from the 80s. But they don't build them like they used to, and it's a really good water heater. I get really nice instant hot water. It's a good house. It's obviously not perfect, but I like it. I love it. It's got good bones. It's cozy. I just have to keep reminding myself the inspection report was good. The inspection report was good. But homeownership has just unlocked a whole bunch of neuroses that I didn't know were going to happen. Gotta love OCD. Walking around unplugging everything, and I'm like, wait, why am I doing this? It's probably because it's so new to me, I'm afraid I'm going to break it. So I'm like extra careful until I know I'm not going to break it. Psst, what are you chewing? Why are you eating plastic? Good lord. Alright, I'm going to run upstairs real fast, chat, and give him a snack so that he stops trying to get my taquitos. Come on, want to eat? Want to eat? Cave, want to eat? You want kibble? Want some kibble? Want your kitty chow? You want your kitty chow? We give you your kitty chow. There you go. Kitty cat chow. Okay. I'm back. That has appeased them. I can eat my taquitos in peace now. Alright. We're about done. Almost. We're getting close. Finishing the band. Then we just gotta seam it together and we can finally start on the sweater part. For which I will have to pull up the pattern because I know how the granny stitch part works. But I forget how you set it up. And I think maybe I'll make this a size small or a medium because I always make my sweaters extra large because I always make them for me, but I think I want to sell this one. Because the yarn I'm using, these colors, they just don't match me very well. So I will probably put it up for sale and need to get a mannequin that I can like change sizes on because I am not a size small, so I cannot model this on the website. Just finished row 75 out of 100, so we're in the home stretch. And then we will get to the granny stitch part. And then I filmed a tutorial today. I just need to make a thumbnail and stitch the videos together. So we'll be back on our regular posting schedule starting next week. I made a tutorial for my orange hat. My orange beanie pattern. This one, I'll have to put some instructions on screen because it comes with multiple sizes, but I only made the baby size in the tutorial because it would go faster. So I gotta do that, and then that video will come out on Tuesday. And then we'll finally finish my vlog about buying the house and making things for it. Have that come out Saturday. And then I started filming a short that isn't crochet related. It's one of those things in my house that just makes sense videos with that Italian song where you go and to it. Featuring like the creepy basement. Things in my very old house that just make sense, like a creepy basement and stairs that are practically a ladder. Which, when I've saved up enough money and I've finished all the things that have to be done, I would like to finish the basement so that it's a lot less creepy. Or at least put a real floor and walls in there. Because I own the house and I'm there long term, so I can do whatever I want to it. And if I want to finish the basement, I can finish the basement. The uncreepified budget. Yeah. Start budgeting to uncreepify the house. Its creepier parts. I'd like to finish the basement, and the attic is really nice, and like there's actual supports and everything there, so I could finish it into an actual livable space. So right now it's just exposed insulation, but if I put an actual floor in there, it could become an actual room. So then I could use it as like extra storage. Or like a game room or something for my brother and sister-in-law's future children, because they are planning on having kids at some point. And it would be like a fun kid area for them to hang out. Or a rental, yeah, just stuff them up in the attic. Or a yarn hoard. Probably. It will probably be the yarn hoard room. In all honesty, if I finish the attic. It's just where I'll put the tote yarns of yarn. God, I still haven't moved all of my yarn to my house. Like, I still have like 2 or 3 carloads left to get there from my house. From my parents' house to my house. Missed opportunity. I could have counted it up, because the way it's starting to turn out, I may have a bigger stash than Kelsey did. I saw that hers got onto Craft Snark, which I don't understand why. Like, her bills are paid, her dogs are cared for. Why else are we worried about why she's buying so much yarn? Also, it's a business. News alert. Hold up. It looks good. Oh. Saying that the Cheeto cannot require unnecessary paperwork. Yay. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, crocheting and designing is her job. Of course she's gonna have a huge yarn stash. But, like, she doesn't have any kids that are going without because of yarn. Her dogs are loved and cared for. It's how she does her job. So however she spends her money is not really any of our business. And like, it's not like gold leaf fancy food or rubbing wealth in everybody's face or excess. It's a lot of yarn. And like, yeah, I know overconsumption is a thing, but she uses it. So, yeah. She uses it, and it's not completely invading her entire house from what I've seen in her videos. Obviously, I don't know her. I've never been to her house, but like, I don't see it invading every single aspect of her space in the videos. So, just, yeah. She's not like a billionaire exploiting the working class. She's a YouTuber with free tutorials and fun videos, and she uses a lot of her yarn. And you know what? It's good to have a stock of yarn because it doesn't expire. It doesn't go bad as long as you take care of it and there's no bugs in it. And I mean, it's her job. I think Bag O'Day put it best once. When people were up in her business about all the yarn she buys, she's like, "My bills are paid and my kids are fed and taken care of. What does it matter? No one's being neglected or exploited." As long as no one's being neglected or exploited, then I know. I love yarn hauls. I love it because then I get an idea of what the yarn is like and whether I should buy it myself or not. I miss buying yarn. I miss going to Michael's. I haven't bought yarn in forever because, I've got other priorities right now. But you can best believe, as soon as I'm financially able again, we're going to be buying some nice yarns. Yeah. So, the yard time for sheep. I have a yard. It's a very small. The whole lot that I purchased is only 3,000 square feet, not even. So it's a very small yard. Because I've got the house on it, there's a shed, then there's the the driveway parking spot. A couple trees that are still left on the property after I had to have them taken care of. Yeah, it's small, but it's great because it's not a huge amount to take care of. And the borough I moved into has no ordinances about keeping your lawn mowed. So I'm going to seed it with most of it with native wildflowers. Yeah. Yeah, the very little actual usable yard space. Yeah. So I'm going to turn it into a garden or something in the springtime. Grow some herbs. mostly wildflowers. But there's no ordinance about mowing the lawn, which is great. Um, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90. We just need 10 more rows, guys. Making. Right now we're working on the collar to a sweater. We're almost done with the collar, and then we can get on to the actual sweater part. Yeah, it is nice. Obviously, it's like no trash or anything in the lawn, but I don't have to have the grass at a specific height. I can let it have wildflowers, and I'm very excited. Well, it's also a super rural area too, so. Like, town council is more worried about keeping bears out of the trash cans than they are about your grass. So. But yeah, I was very specific when I was first starting to look at houses with my realtor. I'm like, I don't want to live anywhere where anyone can tell me what to do. So no HOA, no weird ordinances. Obviously, if I want to build on the property, I need like building permits and stuff. But they can't make me mow my lawn. And they can't tell me what color my front door has to be. Or when I can and can't have my trash cans out. They don't care. Which is fine by me. Hey, Zuzu. Yeah. But I'm excited. And there's so much natural light, so I'm excited. Like, stuff will actually, I can actually start a garden and grow there, because my parents' house, we're in the middle of the woods. Or, well, there's a lot of, it's not really middle of the woods anymore. It's been much more developed since I was a kid. It's got a lot of trees. So it's very dark. Like that garden I tried planting earlier this year down in my parents' yard. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just kind of sad because. Talk to you later. Bye, Leah. Okay, look, bye, Mom. I'll talk to you later when I get off live. Who knows when that will be. Oh, they're scratching the sofa up. Lovely. Alright, you know what? We're just going to leave the cap off. Hey, Rocky. big yawn. Just 2 more rows, people. 2 more rows. Be good, Rocky. One more row. Yes, one more row. And we're set. We can seam it together. Finally get started on the sweater. And it only took an hour and a half. Woohoo! Got smothered for taquitos. Yes. Rocky likes taquitos. There's something in them that drives him nuts. The smell. Alright, we did it. We got it in 100 rows. Now to do the seaming portion, which always kind of throws me off. So, am I supposed to chain one? No, I don't think so. I do know we need to do some slip stitching, so just line it up. There, okay. I hear you, Rocky. Slip stitch these ends together. We're going down the line. Facets here, you're showing us earlier. Yes, it was indeed. And then this is made out of Baby Soft, which is a DK weight yarn, but Facets is it's a roving 4 weight, so it goes thick to thin. It goes from thick to thin. Yeah, this pattern technically calls for DK weight all throughout, but when do I ever listen? I use a lot of worsted. But because it's raglan style and I usually am only making them for myself, I can try it on as I go. All right. Seamed together. Now, Rocky, no! No. I don't. Ah. Y'all good? How do I turn that off? Okay. Y'all okay? You should make yourself. Yes. You, sir. Okay, now I need to go around and put 100 stitches in, so let's do that. So bear with me, chat, while we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, rocked it for 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I can count. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 98, 97, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, 100. Now, tail for sewing. You crochet as well? Awesome. Gotta pull up the pattern, because I can't remember. Okay. What's your fave thing to crochet? It changes depending. Right now I'm on a big sweater kick. I'm really liking making sweaters. I always loved making a good hat. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Figure this out. There's the end. Right. Alrighty. Color change. Chain 4. You're crocheting or a penguin? That's nice. It's very nice of you. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna bind off and attach because I don't feel like dealing with it. There. Do my weavy in trick. And then we'll start with the first round. Okay, be careful with this because it's roving yarn. So it can tear pretty easily if you're not careful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me get a stitch marker just to mark. Come on. Okay. Double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, it's the first V, chain 1. Hi, Rocky. Please don't when I'm thinking. Okay, actually, I'm gonna pause and. Hi, Rocky. You are being a stinker tonight, Rocky. You are. You really, really are. Hi, I said hi. How you doing tonight? Oh, I love roving yarn, especially when it's acrylic, because then it doesn't make me itch. Right, there we go. That part is done. Yeah. Okay. Now I've got my V-stitch made. Chain 1. Skip a stitch and then 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. So 1. Stop beeping at me. 2, 3. Repeat 4 more times. So chain 1. Skip. Rocky! No! Don't make my teacher voice come out on live, sir. That's 1. That's 2. Sir, why are you... You are spun up tonight, my kitty cat's friend. Spun up. One, two. Oh, why is it turned off? Four times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did it the 4th time. So we got 5 of those. Okay. Chain 1, do not skip, and V-stitch. This is gorgeous. Okay, V-stitch. Now the V-stitch. Chain 1. Skip. DC 6 times. 3. It's 1 time. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Chain 1, don't skip. V-stitch. Okay. 1. V-stitch. 1 skip 4 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. Stop. 4. 1 V. Chain 1. 6. Times. 2. Almost done with setup, guys. 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, uh-oh, chat. I think we messed up. We did. Yep. Okay. Learning process. We forgot to include a cluster. Rip it, rip it, rip it out. Okay, yeah, we forgot to include a cluster for the sleeve. I think it was a mistake in the pattern. Five. Okay. Let me shut the laptop now because I know what I'm doing from here. I just need 6 clusters. So I know the rest of the pattern is just V-stitches and granny clusters. Four. Hang on, I think there's a mistake again. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I accidentally did too many rows. Okay. Gonna rip it, rip it, rip it again. All part of the process. Hey, we're only on the first round, so it's not tragic if you have to rip out the first round. 5. Put an extra cluster here. 7. I know we did the correct number of rounds for the ribbing because we got 100 stitches in. We'll do 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, hi Rocky, 3, it's 3, 4, hi Rocky baby. Yes, my sweet baby boy, even though you drive me crazy. My sweet baby boy. My sweet baby boy. Okay. Okay. Chain. Boop, boop, do the V. You may not have any taquitos, sir. Okay. This is gonna drive me crazy. Am I out of this? I hope. One cluster. 2. 3. 4. 5. Yay, we figured it out. 6. 7. Stitch in. All right, we figured it out, chat. Yay! The math. Now let's turn this row. Okay, restitch. Now we granny stitch. So this is just going to start flying. Yeah. Just got to remember you put a chain for these ones in between the granny stitch. Except on the last round, then I cinch it up. Hi, Rocky. All right, we're off to the races, guys, and look how pretty this is. I like this golden color. It's gorgeous. Right. We've come to our first V. This is how we increase. And then we go back to clusters. Yes, sweet Rocky. Can you all hear him purring? He's a happy boy. Yes, you're a happy boy. Ow. Go. This is working out wonderfully. Ugh, claws. Ow! You need your claws trimmed. You see how I'm getting beat up by my cat this evening, chat? Rocky, no. This boy is spun up tonight. Dang, you have to jump off a live soon just to get him under control. My goodness. What do you hear? You hear your brother and sister? Okay. Man, the colors on this are very pretty. V-stitch, Rocky. I'm watching you. You stinker. If you're just tuning in, my cat Rocky has been an absolute menace to society this evening. Say, yes, you have been, sir. Oh, there he goes. The god of chaos himself. Rocky. Okay, and we're done with the second round. Wow. Turn. Making sweetie. I am making a granny stitch sweater. This pattern is originally by MJ's Off the Hook. I'm been kind of obsessed with her granny stitch sweater pattern. Pretty colors. Thank you. Yeah, I really like them. It's turning out quite nice. I like how the... Oh, Zuzu just hissed. She's mad. I like how the colors are working together, because I know there's a version of this sweater where you turn your rounds, which is what I'm doing, but there's a version of this sweater where you don't turn the rounds, but turning the rounds keeps the seam from migrating. Which is always nice. From Adonis to get something to drink. Sounds like me protecting my taquitos from Rocky. Hi, Guinness. I know, Guinness, you probably want to go to bed soon. You want to go get cuddled up under the covers. And just pray that your brother doesn't keep me up all night touching my face. Because Rocky likes to touch my face at night, which is why I don't normally let them sleep with me. But the past few nights when I'm home at my parents', I've been letting them sleep with me. Because I feel bad for moving out on them. I'm looking to try. Yeah. Oh, Adonis. He's like, share with me, mother. Share. Hello, Guinness. Guinness is like that sometimes with certain foods, like cereal. He loves cereal. Like, if I'm eating cereal, he will pace until I let him have the bowl when I'm done. He wants to drink the milk. Like, he doesn't want straight milk. He wants it to have had cereal soaked in it first, which is strange because cats can't taste sweet. So there must be something else in the milk that he wants. Yes, Guinness. My sweet little black cat. My brother in adoption. Ask your mother. I'm not in charge. Love it. Oh, Adonis. Oh, Guinness. there's where my phone went. It's under the taquitos. Would you look at that, a one-day only promotion. Oh my gosh. And there we go. Good progress. Finished 3 rounds of this so far. Just remember, I got chain in between the clusters. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh gosh, Hirschner's emailed me again today. They keep sending me bigger and bigger discount codes because I haven't ordered from them in forever. And one they sent today saying, hey, we really miss you. Will this spark your creativity? Tempted, but no, I gotta figure out what all the bills are gonna be first. Yes, Guinness. I see you lifting that paw. Nice and manipulative. Marking. Yup. I know. It is. But, like, I do love a good discount. And, I mean, I should buy myself a little treat. Just because I've been so good. I've gone so far without buying yarn. Like, a little bit can't hurt. Maybe I'll buy a kit and make myself a blanket or something. Or I could use that code to buy all the yarn for my temperature blanket that I want to do. Not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll see. The code is good. They sent me is good for a while, so once I'm done with bills and groceries. And savings, we'll see. Do have to save money, especially because I'm commuting now, so I'm gonna have to fill up the gas tank more often. Get an oil change more often because I'll be going 20 miles back and forth each day instead of one. Oh, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm not destitute, I just have to be responsible. Ugh. Bills and a rainy day fund come before yarn. At least right now, since I have a large enough stash. You have survived eating a sandwich. Awesome. Happy to hear that. Hello, welcome to the live. We are making a beautiful sweater. The granny stitch. Zuzu's chasing her toy around. You can hear her trilling in the background. Right, Mr. Guinness? Zuzu has her toy. Carrying it around in her little baby mouth. Yes, you pretty baby. Oh wow, that round went fast. I like completely zoned out for that. It's definitely chilly. It's November. Wow. That is looking really beautiful. Three. Thank you. Put you in there. I did. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I think I want to make a blue one of these for my sister-in-law. I'll dig through. Maybe I'll make her a scrappy one out of all my blue scraps or something. I have a lot of blue scraps. Don't you have a new machine? I think it's faster and helpful for you. I don't know what you're saying about new machine. Crochet can't be replicated by machines, so this is crocheting, not knitting. I don't own a knitting machine. Be cool if I did, but wouldn't really have a use for it. Prefer to do everything by hand, craft wise. No, Rocky. He still wants these taquitos. He's a stinker. Oh gosh, I'm starting to get tired, guys. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. So much has happened this month. Or, well, no. October was a long month. So much happened on October. Forget. October's over. It's November now. Rocky and Zuzu, be good. Chaos. Little bitty chaos goblins. Eunice is gonna go tell him to knock it off. Alright, chat, I am getting really tired, so I think we're gonna finish this round and then I'm gonna head off for the night. I am so sleepy. I have a lot I gotta get done tomorrow. Gotta get back to our regular posting schedule, so I need to edit a tutorial, I need to edit a vlog, I need to film a vlog, I need to finish stuff. All that. Lovely. I can relax on a few things at least. Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping to relax mostly today in the washing machine. And I can do laundry. I got laundry done. I was able to fix everything. So. Let's fix it. Yup. Yeah, I could say that. I'm nothing if not determined to figure things out, so. If I can save a buck and figure something out, I will figure it out. Keyboard is your bane. Have you tried taking the keycaps off and some canned air? A lot of things with technology can be fixed with a nice can of air. Be surprised the amount of gunk that can build up under your keys. On-screen iPad keyboard from the last Apple product I buy. Oh, yeah. On-screen keyboard. Ew. Yeah, they're so sensitive. Yeah, I can't help you there with that one, unfortunately. Magic keyboard for it died long ago. Ugh. I know, so many things die so quickly these days. It's annoying. Which is why I'm kind of hesitant to replace my water heater, because, yeah, it's from 1985, but they built it to last. First world problems. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that, I guess. Alright, there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds done on this granny stitch sweater. I'll set it aside, work on it again at another time, but we're going to say goodnight now. So thank you everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I've got a moving sale going on my website. Everything is 35% off. If you want to buy something, please. I think our ranking is falling behind. Yeah. I took a whole class about that, actually. Next live, I took a whole class about things. So, yeah. Next live. See y'all then. Bye.